beginner who is not familiar with computer, today I'll be taking you through a word processing application known as Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a popular computer program that allows you to create and edit text documents. Documents such as letters, resume, research paper, and more can all be created in an easy to use interface with professional results. So without much ado, let's get started. So the application is not contained on the desktop here, so simply click on start button, type the search button, and then type word. So here it is, and then we'll click on it, and then it loads up gradually. So here it is. Now what I'll do first is to create a blank document, which means an empty document that I'm working on. So I'll tap this and then maximize it so that it can cover the entire desktop screen. So this is it. Now I'll be taking us through each and every component on the environment, explaining it to us so that we have the basic knowledge of it, and then we can do some manipulations. So here is the title bar. It carries the titles of the document. Here is the control box where you have minimize, restore, close, and maximize. So and here are your tabs. You have home tab, insert, design, layout, reference, mailings, review, view, and help. They contain different functionalities. You can see each and every tab has numerous functionalities. So then here is your ruler bar. It controls the margin of the page. Then this white space area is your printable page. Whatever you're going to be typing has to be contained on this white space provided. And if you are very observant, you will notice that something is blinking on the screen. That is your cursor. Wherever a cursor is placed and is blinking, that shows that you are ready to go. Like you can type whatever it is that you want to type at that particular point where the cursor is blinking. So let me scroll down. Now here, this is your status bar. It tells you, it gives you update on what you are working on the page at a certain point in time. Now we are on page 1 of 1 and we have typed nothing, which is we have typed 0 words. If I type any word now, it will give me an update. So here, this is your zoom. It enables you to magnify the page and then reduce the magnification of the page depending on how you want your zooming to look like. And then this is different views that we have. We have the read mode, we have print layout mode, and we have the web layout mode. But many a times people use print layout mode because whatever you type on the screen, however it is being shown to you using the print layout mode, that is how it's going to come out at the end of the day. So now we've gotten used to the environment, and lastly we have something here called the scroll bar. It enables you to scroll from one point of the page to the other. You can see as I'm demonstrating right here. So now for example, you want to start typing on this particular page. Now what do I expect it to do first is to come to your layout, select margin, and then set it to what? Moderate. Then you set your paper size also to A4. Yeah. So once this is done, before you can now start typing. Now take for example, we are typing something of this nature. Let's say this lesson will familiarize you with Microsoft Office Word environment. Now let's assume that this is what you want to type. In an event where you want to replicate this same text and paste it in another position, all you simply do is to come here and then you copy it. Place your cursor at the end, you press enter button on your keyboard, and then you paste it. You can paste as many as possible on your screen. It's simply duplicating what you have initially. Okay, now I have as many text as possible on the screen. Now there are so many things that you can do with it. You can decide to say, okay, you want to bold the text. That is done under this category of the screen, which is font. You can bold it, you can italicize it by making it slant, you can underline it, you can change the font style, which is the handwriting. You can change it to the one that suits you, something like this, and then you can increase the size of the document. Increase the size of the text, sorry, yeah, something like this. Maybe you want to create a heading. Okay, now there are other things that you can also do. This particular heading, you can change the color to red, you can return the color back to black depending on your taste, and then you can also change the case from lowercase to uppercase, which is capital letters. You can change it to sentence case, which is normal sentence wordings, the way the sentence is supposed to be made, the sentence is supposed to be presented. So that is it. There are different kind of cases. So if you want this to be your header, you can leave it on uppercase. So, and then here is a shortcut to increase the font size and also to decrease your font size. So here it increases, when you click on it continuously. Here it decreases when you click on it continuously. And then more important aspect I also need to look at is the paragraph. You can see we have what we call alignment, how you arrange your text for it to be well presented to whoever you are giving it to your audience. We call that alignment. Alignment in the sense that you are supposed to align your text properly on the screen, that it will look very presentable to your audience. And we have about 4 major alignments. We have the left alignment, we have the center alignment, and we have the right alignment, followed by justify. Okay, so if you want to apply any of these alignments, you first of all need to highlight the text, and then you click on the particular one that you want to apply, and then take for example this particular text now is on left alignment, so we can switch it to center. You see all the text have moved to the center. When you switch it to right, all the text will move to right. When you switch it to justify, everything will have equal edges. You understand? Everything, all the edges will be equal. So take for example, I have something like this. Or to ensure that the edges are equal, that it was what it does. Okay, that is what justify does. If I change this particular one now to left, you are going to notice something. You can see this particular one is shorter, but when you put it on justify, it will stretch it because it wants to equalize all the text. If I change it to this now, you can see it will stretch the text because it's trying to equalize the edges. Okay, so that is it. Now the other thing that I'll also be taking us through is how to number a text. All these texts that have been listed here, now let's say you want to create a list and number them. So we have 2 major types of listing. We have the bullets and we have the numberings. So if you want to apply bullets, you simply come under this paragraph, this same portion of the page, paragraph, and then you choose any one of your choice after highlighting your text. You must make sure that your text is highlighted. You choose any bullets of your choice. You can see, let me zoom it in so that you see all that. You can see it all had have applied bullets to all the text on the screen. So I can also decide to switch it to another style. Okay, Now, then numbering can also be done here. You can also apply automatic numbering to it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Roman figures, ABC. So depending on the choice that you want to use for your particular listing that you want to do. So that is it. And then the other thing that I also want to show you is how to space your text, which is known as the line spacing. So if you want to space a text, we have different measurements here. We have 1.0, which is the least, 1.15. You can see spaces are being given in between the text. Okay, so anyone that I want to use for my typing, I'll simply select it. It makes my work to look neater and more presentable to my audience. So that is basically the basic knowledge of Microsoft Word. Now, finally, when all this is done, how do you save? If you want to save a file, all you need to do is to click on File and then come down to what? Save As. Save As. If you are very observant, you will notice two things here. We have save and we have save as. Save as is basically used to save a file for the first time, while save is used to update an existing document. Okay, so if we want to save this particular document now, we simply click on save as. We simply browse the location where we want to save it. Browse. Okay, then let's say I want to save it on my desktop, so I'll click on desktop, and then I'll now scroll down to the folder I have created. I created the folder with learn. Now I'll come here under the file name and name my file. Let's say tutorial. Press backspace to wipe out what is there and type tutorial. Yes, this is what I want to save it with. Then I will open this folder by double clicking on it, and then I'll save. So if you are very observant, at the top portion of this particular file, you will notice that the name has automatically changed. Okay, so that will be all for the beginner lesson on Microsoft Office